Hey guys, how we doing today? Yesterday I wasn't feeling too good. Today I am not in the greatest of moods at all, but I'm going to answer these and try and put a smile on my face. Alright, here we go. The basics. I am AJ Torres from Danbury, Connecticut. I do maintenance in Brewster, New York. I'm a writer, a gamer, animation lover, a hopeless romantic at times, a skateboarder, and a mind that is crazy and good. Well, crazy in good and bad ways. Favorite story or book ever written? Um, Probably this one, yeah, Angel on Edge. But the big three, My Pawn, Snow Bunny, Thunder Love and Priestess, definitely can't hate on them. Let's see, wifey or waifu list. Oh, I could give you top four and then some depend on mood. We're going Muse from Amagi Brilliant Park. We're going Tadanashi from Infinite Stratos. Yukino from Fairy Tail. And it's definitely close because I want to do one per franchise here just to make it even. Mizure and Kurmu make it very close. I'm going Mizure. As far as the DXD girls go, it really depends on mood. If I'm feeling edgy, I think Zenobia. I think Nova. Sweet Irina. Lovin' Rias. Lusty. Uh, Definitely Akino. My apprentices. We got a Drowned Nightmare, Omega Nero, Samasato, Anime Freak 1988, Scary Joshua, and Matthias Rivera. There's a couple of guys I also help out, but these guys are the main ones that we discuss topics. I try to help them out as much as I can, and I am Senpai Rel. Next DXD story. Uh, there's a couple going on in mind. I want to get rid of Ravel and Asia as well as Nico Pyre. There's a lot of projects going on, really. Just don't want to start too many and not. Because if I start one right now, if I keep going through the list, it might take like 3 weeks until I get another chapter, which that's not fair to anybody. Um, there's some stuff going on as well. Uh, will there be a sequel to Angel on Edge? I've thought long and hard about this, guys. I really have. But it doesn't matter if the sequels do great or not. Rias right now has like 130,000 views. Her sequels got like 10 or 11,000. Big difference. Um, I'm just kind of going on by really how it ended and how I set the table for it. And there will not be a sequel to Love and I'm sorry, Angel on Edge. But I love the way that it ended and the way it turned out. But there's going to be elements in the future where if all the fallen angels are basically gone, where there's like a handful left, it kind of, to me, I think of high school DxD you have the three main categories. You have the angel, fallen angel, and devil. You get rid of mostly one, you just have two that are aligned. It's like, I'm not going to throw the other, religious figures out there. It's just going to be completely chaotic. Let's see. Zenobia, there will be a Love and Swing too, but I'm going to be doing Nico Pyre first, which is Konako and Gasper. I want to set the table with them, and it's going to be Nico Pyre 2 and Love and Swing 2 combined, which, if you've noticed in my fan fictions, if you go with Reese and Akino sequels, Gasper and Konako don't have kids. So in Love and Swing 2, we're going to have Zenobia and her husband here, and then we're going to have Konako and Gasper together, Love and Swing 2. Two stories in one. That's my theory on how that works. Craziest thing ever happened to you, the part where you say, what the F? Um, Let's see, man. There's been like a couple of things, but I gotta say, vacation in Colorado. My girlfriend at the time, she invited me along. I wasn't working at the time. I was stressed out because I was unemployed. I lost a good job, but this was something I've had the pleasure of not many people being able to do, and that is I was in Colorado where the car's parked. Mind you, right now where the car's parked, it's 80 degrees and there's 5 to 6,000 feet above sea level. We take a train up. We see mountain goats. We see the borders of different states. And on top of the mountain, you see snow when it was completely dry on the bottom. And we're 15,000 feet above sea level. And it's just breathing the mountain air. It's crazy. Definitely was a great vacation. I gotta thank Ash and everyone for inviting me. Least favorite school subject? Yeah, certain maths. Done. I got a couple questions about this. A couple girls or a couple fanfics I will not do. There's probably a few of them, but off the top of my head, Down in the Franks, Tokyo Ghoul, Yuno, Kurumi. Sorry, but I'm. Oh, Attack on Titan. That's another one. I'm sorry. My apologies. Just things I just can't get into, and you deserve a passionate story, and if I can't give that to you, I mean, I think there's no point in trying. I I sincerely apologize. Sorry. Any regrets? Well, there's some few to mention, but you know, crap on social media. Always injuries. Always injuries. Um, Acting like an asshole in public or flipping the lid. That's really about it. Simple stuff. Um, I may regret watching. Um, I wouldn't say regret, but there's some episodes. I mean, I'll give about three before I just go tap out. Um, Most recent one has been Down in the Franks because I'm sorry, it's depressing anime. It really is. It's just a depressing anime, and it's just kind of like okay, you got kids that get dropped off at daycare and they never see their parents again. They're inside code names for the rest of their lives, and that's their identity. Come on, that's crapola. Then there's fandom cancers and all that. Fair thing about Italy. There's many things, man. Just the culture itself. Cars, food, romance. Just the culture. If writing was a success, would you ever go into entertainment, as in TV or film? Tough racket. I've known some people trying to get into it. Uh, to be honest with you, man, I know one of my apprentices sent me this. It's fine now because I'm in a comfortable position. I know at the end of the day, I'm expecting X amount of dollars at the end of, twice a month. Um, with these movie theaters and such, or I'm sorry, these movie actors that try to make it big. I know some guys that aren't, that are barely making like, hard hours here and there. It's like, yeah, it's like a hard hours, meals paid for. It's like, yeah, you get like half a breakfast and a sandwich for lunch, but it's like you get $100 and they don't, then you maybe get a call next week. It's like $100. Like I get it. If you work part time, you get $100 for doing something you like to do. That's fine. But trying to do this as a regular gig and these guys barely meet ends meet, just I I mean, I've always wanted to do voice acting. I mean, that can't hurt doing some amateur stuff, but YouTube skits, all that. I don't think it would work out for me, so probably no. Anything that stopped you from writing? I always get lost in my own thoughts with this stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's gonna be overwhelming at times. I can't tell you how many people actually want me to fail at anything I do. I mean, right now I'm stressed at this moment in time because someone went into the back of my supervisor's truck and stole my tools out of the back, and I'm out 200-300 bucks. But you know what? I'm gonna be writing a chapter tonight in Zenobia, which after I upload this and everything, hopefully it's done by then. But I mean, have my writings been distracted? Yeah, stress does that to you. And there are people that want me to fail. Like, we're talking about they want this can of Red Bull to explode in my face. They want my PS4 to overfry to the point where it explodes. They want my head gasket to go in my car again. They want me to crumble like stairs. But you know what? Guess what? I'm here, baby, and I'm not going anywhere. So tough luck. Yeah. Let's see. Um, Favorite lolly? My niece. Kidding, kidding, kidding. Uh, let's go Yoshino. Kana's a close second, but kind of the OC lollies I got going on. Raven, Sky, Kami, um, Zenovia's twins, and the sequels for Rias and Akino. They will be different in Love and Swing too. Just letting you know. I actually have it already planned out. Excuse me. How are the originals doing? Restless, I think if you're in a dark time, I think you should read it. You might shed a tear. I know some people that have. But I really think that it's a good book for anyone to read, especially if you're in a dark time. It'll make you smile. It does have harem moments. It's something I'm proud of. I love it to pieces, really. Her Royal Average. It's a guy version of Cinderella. I have high hope. I have high hopes for it, and it's kind of like think of Chad Sharman with his dad trying to hook him up with a chick, but he tries to do it differently. So it's kind of tweaked per se. Let's see. Future projects. This is the last question, especially since we're 13 minutes in, just about. Future projects. As I've mentioned before, Ravel, Asia. This has been requested a few times ever since I started writing. Blake Belladonna. That I've seen so many stories of it. Some good, some better than others. I'd have to complete her mom's first before I get into that, definitely, or at least get something in there. But that I'm wondering how the hell I'm gonna do. Nico Pyre, I'm amped for it. Zenobia or Love and Swing Part 2. Gotta wait for Nico Pyre to be done first, but that's going on. Velvet from Ruby. For Fairy Tail, I have Urza, and I have Yukino. For Yukino, I have a great setup with it, but as far as that goes, I definitely have to work on Lizana. I've slacked on it. I've slacked on a few stories. I'm sorry. But here's an announcement, and you guys are gonna hear it first. This was a very good story, in my opinion. Left a ton of room, and some people asked me, and this is it. There will be a Blood and Breath 2. I haven't worked around the details with it, but I have a way of doing this, and this is actually going to be my first sequel still with School Life. Still with School Life. And this is going to be pretty interesting to see how Inner Mocha is breaking out of her shell a little bit after she has her own body again. And how Akasha is with Skune after having her own body and I have to worry about Mocha taking over. It's going to be a really exciting time. I'm not sure when I'm going to get to it, but like I said, I don't have any dates in mind, guys, but these are confirmed projects. That looks about it. Anyways, guys, if I missed anything, or if you didn't make it in time, or you even have more, I will get back to you. I'll get back to you here on Wattpad. I'm going to click it to my entry. You can always enter in the comments. Gaming, personal, anything. I'm always happy to get back to anyone at any time. I'm on here a lot. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much. I'm going to unwind after a stressful day, have myself some tea and all, and get back to writing. So everyone be well, and have an awesome day because you guys are the best. You make this happen. I love you all. Take care.